Guys, thank you so much for the recent support on the channel. I really appreciate it. It's amazing. I don't just cover video games, or rather, I just don't make content about video games. I make content about all sorts of stuff. This video is not going to be about Starfield, so everybody, just breathe. No more Starfield. There's more to talk about with Starfield, but not today. We're going to talk about a new subject, clothing change. Alright, that wasn't the best transition. I just needed to take a shower. If you're looking specifically for just video game content, you're going to have to wait because I like to play the games that I talk about, and playing games takes longer. Alright, enough of that. Let's talk about Willy Wonka.
I've spent the past 7 years traveling the world perfecting my craft. You see, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that, reverse it.
Please, we have so much time and so little to see. Wait a minute. Strike that. Reverse it. We have to get on, we have so much time and so little to do. Strike that. Reverse it.
I don't think I'm gonna like the new Wonka. Let me explain. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was one of my favorite stories growing up. It was my introduction into Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl and his many books captivated me as a child. I would sit in class, sifting through the pages, thinking how fun this world was. It was also obvious to me that Willy Wonka was not the main character. It was Charlie Bucket. Wonka acted as a sort of ambiguous figure, and you weren't sure if he was a good guy or a bad guy. He showed love for his work over the safety of children, and would even crack a joke or two over the children's trauma. However, the audience's relationship with Willy Wonka would change in 1971 with the release of the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
What is this, Wonka? Some kind of fun house?
Why, having fun?
My chocolate! My beautiful chocolate! Don't just stand there, do something!
Help. Police. Murder.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Gene Wilder was the first evolutionary step for Wonka's character. He took the ambiguity of the character and cranked up the sarcasm and contempt for the children, and gave us a timeless performance that has transcended generations.
It's hot and creamy. I can actually feel it running down my throat.
Stop. Don't.
Look at me. I'm going to be the first person in the world to be sent by television.
Hey, get away from that thing!
Stop. Don't. Come back.
He did so a little too much for Roald Dahl's liking, apparently as well. But everybody else liked the performance. It's in fact considered the most popular Willy Wonka portrayal there is. I, however, happen to be in the minority and prefer the performance of our next Wonka.
Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
Johnny Depp's Wonka is my favorite, and I don't care what people say about that. He took what Gene Wilder did with the character and cranked up the sarcasm and contempt for the children in a way that I found very satisfying.
I'm Veruca Salt. It's very nice to meet you, sir.
I always thought a verruca was a type of wart you got on the bottom of your foot.
If you hate gum so much, why do you make it?
Once again, you really shouldn't mumble because it's kind of starting to bum me out.
Well, that's no excuse. I was never as short as you.
You were once.
Was not. Know why? Because I distinctly remember putting a hat on top of my head. Look at your short little arms. You could never reach.
Mumbler!
Seriously, I cannot understand a single word you're saying.
Some people think his performance wasn't good and too dark, but the movie was from Tim Burton, so I wouldn't expect anything otherwise. It's twisted, it's fun, and I love it. The 2000 remake also keeps Charlie as the main character and focus. It is more aligned with Dahl's original work in terms of plot and characters, and they gave Wonka an origin story. And although it wasn't executed perfectly, I enjoyed it and think it makes sense with the character.
Nope, scratch that. Reverse it.
The new Wonka trailer gives me pause for concern. One, I already have ranted on this channel about remakes and how it's becoming sort of an epidemic, but I don't think we need or want a whole origin story about Willy Wonka. We already got one? Plus, it takes away the mystery of the character. I also hate to say this, but I think Timothée Chalamet is kind of a bizarre choice for Wonka. I'm not too familiar, but I don't believe he is known for any comedic roles. Maybe he is and I just don't know, but from the trailer it seems his Wonka is devoid of the sarcasm, darkness, and mystery that makes the character special to me.
Here we go, Mama.
I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. It just seems so clean and safe and too feel-good for me. I don't know. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm done talking about this now. Take it away, Keenan Thompson.
Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe, 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 subscribe.